Hey y'all, welcome to Thorn Review Stuff, and today we're going to do episode 40 of me just kind of looking at some of the things that I've picked up through the Amazon Vine program, kind of showcase items that are available there and maybe show something that is on Amazon you might not have known existed, or maybe there's something you see on here that you're thinking about getting or weren't sure if it was worth it. So hopefully these videos can help you guys out. So we're just going to knock through a few of these real quick and go from there. So this is just a quick little easy thing here. What this is for is if you have a rifle with a stock and you don't want to drill a hole in the stock to put a sling swivel, you can just put this on and it just kind of slides on the back of the stock and then gives you a little D-ring to attach a sling. I've got a lever action that I don't want to put a screw in or drill into, but I want to put a little sling on, so this would be good, and then you can just put something on the barrel for the other part. So that's that one. And let's see what we got here. All right, so this is going to be a rocker switch. It's a 3-prong rocker switch. You have your negative, positive, and then you can have a remote accessory to it. And this has got a red LED on it. I'm going to put this in my side-by-side. I've got one more spot available. And I'm gonna put this in there I've got some lights that I picked up through the Vine program that, they're red, so I could turn them on in the interior. They're different colors, but the problem with them is they have a remote module, because it has a remote that you can change the colors and turn it on and off from, and because it's got that module that was transmitting constantly, it would just kill my battery. Every time I jumped in my side-by-side, the battery would be dead. So I unhooked that from the battery, and I'm gonna hook it up to this switch. That way I can turn it on when I want to, and it shouldn't kill the battery anymore. So that's what that's for. All right, what's next? All right. So these are replacement batteries for PlayStation 3 controllers. I still have a PlayStation 3. I'm not interested in getting a 4 or 5 or 10 or whatever they're on now. I've got a bunch of games on PlayStation 3 and I don't play that often, so it makes no sense to get a whole new system, but 2 of my controllers stopped charging and they just won't take a charge, and so I got these for that. And I've done a couple of my other controllers before with these replacement batteries, and it's really easy to do, and it gives you a whole new lease on life with your controller. It comes with a micro USB charge cable and 3 different types of size Phillip head screwdrivers to take your controller apart. So yeah, these look like good quality. And like I said, it's easy to change out. You can just jump on like I did, just jump on YouTube. A lot of people have made videos about them on how to do it. It doesn't take very long. All right, this next thing, get it out of here. This is if you've got Apple CarPlay in your vehicle, but it's not wireless. You can get these adapters. It's got USB, and it also comes with a USB to USB-C adapter, depending on, how your car is set up. And this will give you wireless Apple CarPlay, which is pretty cool. And I've got a couple of these. I got one for my wife's car, one for my car, and they work really well. They work just as good as you'd want them to. This one comes with a little sticky thing where you can mount it somewhere if you need to, a little double-sided sticky thing. And they're easy to set up. Usually there's an app you got to download for it. And yeah, it's the same app as my other one, so I already have it on here in my phone. And then you have wireless CarPlay, which is pretty cool. All right, last one for this video. Picked these up. We're getting ready to go on a cruise in February. We're Mardi Gras to get out of town. I don't like being around this area during Mardi Gras. Not a big fan of crowds and stuff. So these will travel with us, and what you do is you put your clothes in here, zip this thing up, then it comes with this little vacuum pump. Got a little port right here. Stick this guy in the port and just get it in there. And this might be kind of loud. I might be able to edit it so it's not loud for y'all. And then you just double click this. I had it working earlier, so I was curious how it worked. All right, I got that one to work. So it just vacuum seals it, just sucks all the air out, compresses it. See if I can get it to work on this one. There we go. It just pulls all the air out of it. So if you get these, I'll tell you what I was doing wrong. You can't push it in too hard because there's a little valve right here that needs to open up when you got the little vacuum in here sucking the air out. So you just want to put this in really lightly to give that valve space to move up and out the way to pull the air out. And then you just open it up. All your clothes will be nice and compact. Quality on this is pretty stout. It's got nice seams. Looks like, electro-welded plastic seams on here. Nice waterproof zipper. So even if you weren't using this as a vacuum seal bag, if you needed a nice waterproof bag to put your clothes in, this would fit the bill for that too. Nice sturdy zipper. The vacuum pump is USB-C rechargeable. And what else I like about it, it came with a whole bunch of little bags. You got a little mesh bag, drawstring bag. Like all these came included with it. Another mesh bag, and the mesh bag has little straps inside. Came another mesh bag. This one doesn't have straps. A non-mesh, pretty good size bag. And then like a side zip bag. So it came with all that. The vacuum pump also came with shoulder straps for each of the bags. If you just wanted to use them as duffel bags, you could do that. There's 2 shoulder straps included too. So a nice set of stuff if you're traveling in another little bag. So no shortage of storage options. And then the vacuum pump came with different nozzles and adapters. So, and a USB-C cord. So you could vacuum a lot of different things out with this. So pretty neat. Yeah, that all came with it. And I was looking these things up and just kind of learning more about them, and they're pretty popular. All right, so that's going to do it for this video, and appreciate you guys stopping by. If you got any comments or questions, hit me up, and thanks for watching.